Hello, everyone. Really wonderful to be with you today. So I was chatting with some folks before class, and it is like we are right in the thick of it, are we not? Right in the thick of it. And yeah, everybody's going like this. It's like at the very beginning, there's just a lot. I mean, everything is a challenge in the first section. I have to say that Master Yang says that if you do nothing else, learn the first section, because every piece you're going to need later is there. Every body position, with a few exceptions, like you don't do any kicks and stuff like that. But 94% of what you sort of need in order to get the form down is there, either explicitly or implicitly, in that first section. So it's a lot to throw at people who are just starting their Tai Chi. It's a lot, but it's the important stuff, right? So there you go. So what I want you to do today is be really honest with me about how things are feeling. So we're going to go through everything we know, and we are definitely going to review what we did last week. We can stay where we are and refine some stuff if you'd like, or we can go on and come back later. We are going to be doing the first section all through June, okay? And after the move today, the rest of the moves are simpler. So, I mean, none of them are completely easy, but you know, they're a lot simpler. So just wanted to empower you in that. And as I was saying earlier, these two moves, the one that comes next, parry, block, and punch, and the one we've been working on, the left-right brush knee sequence, are ones that really we get for years, people saying, you know, it still doesn't feel right? So maybe we can work on helping it feel better for everybody. Are any thoughts people have on their minds right off the bat that you want to say, or shall we practice? Looks like we're practicing. All right, let's get started. Prepare. Opening. Left ward off. Right ward off. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hands and step forward. White crane spreads its wings. Left brush knee and push. Right brush knee and push. Oops, nope, sorry. Left brush knee and push, and hand strums the lute. Now when you forget, you'll know, right? Left brush knee and push. Now it's time to do the sequence. Right brush knee and push. Left brush knee and push. Hand strum salute. Left brush knee and push. Well, sometimes I can see you reflected in the glass. So when I caught a glimpse, everybody seemed to be doing it, which is very cool. So how are we feeling about that sequence? Any comments?
I think for me, it's the left, and then in my brain, I have the left, pull, left, right, left, pull, left. So there's a lot of lefts. It's the middle section where you do a left one, then a right one, then a left one. That to me is the hardest thing to get,
Great.
I guess.
Okay, well, know that you've been practicing the left a lot. Plus, and guess what? The next move that we're going to have is going to have the same transition in it, the same thing with the hands. So if we can get that down today, how about we practice that a little bit to sort of refine in your head where it's most difficult for everybody, right? But so if you're like doing it, you're going to go, oh, this is the part I can't get, right? Or this is where it always feels weird, or maybe not. I'd like to do it in several directions, and maybe I'll call it out a little bit more. So in the correct direction that we normally do it, we would be like this, right? Let's see. So we start here, actually. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, we've just done left brush knee. So we're going to do left brush knee, right brush knee, left brush knee. But we've done left brush knee already. So we're just going to do right brush knee, right? So shifting partly back, left hand rises halfway, then simultaneously to the foot, that leg turning out and you're opening your quad, your arm comes in. There's this little movement of your other arm too, and you have this feeling. I'm just going to go through it as we do it the first time. You have this feeling that if you bend your elbows, you know, your nose is right in the middle of it all, right? It's kind of like roll back. These fingers are pointing towards the middle forearm here, as it does so much. All right, so what are you going to do now? Push with the back foot and go and stand in the corner. The left hand is starting to circle. The right hand is starting to push down. But what you can't see here, but you can see in yourself, is that your hands, again, are on that center line, right in front of your nose at that moment when you're standing in the corner. Now, swing, step, polish the table, get ready to strike, and strike. Nice. Now we're going to just do another one. Coming up halfway as we move the weight into our right heel. That right arm rotates. Elbow doesn't move much. Still looking forward. And you've put your right foot out. Push with your ball of your left foot. Stand in the corner. Again, things are still centered. So you should feel very balanced right here. If you're balanced from your Tai Chi pole, you can swing. step. Polish the table. Oh, this feels good because this is the one you know, right? And strike. So moving back a little and keeping it where you can see it in this direction. We'll just do this right brush knee again, coming up and in. Things are centered. Going and standing in the corner. The right one comes over. The left one's coming down as you stand in the corner, but you finish. Swing step. Polish the table with your right hand, heel, ball, toe, moving forward and bend knee, turn your upper body, strike. All right, so there's that right brush knee a couple times. How's it feeling, Erlyn? A little better? A little better. Needs a lot of practice, right? Yeah. Mariel, did you have something to say? Nope. Okay. Let's do it this way. So from left brush knee, the end of left brush knee, where my left arm is rising, I'm coming back a little, and now those hands are coming to center. This could help with the footwork. Now we're going to go stand in the corner. I don't know if you can see my arms, and keep that swing going. Swing step. Polish the table and strike. And then the left brush knee, right arm rising, right foot out, right arm is in towards the center. Stand on the right foot, swing step, polish the table, and strike. Maybe we can do one more. Coming up with the left hand, going out with the left foot and in with the left arm. Swing step, polish the table, and strike. Now let's see, we did it in this direction last time. I'm going to do it in this direction this time because it's going to show you a different view. Okay, so from left brush knee, and again, you could put yourself shoulder to shoulder with me. Nice, right? Left hand arm rises, and then rotates. Stand in the corner as you come sort of over with your right arm and your left arm is dropping. Swing step. Polish the table. I want you to see me moving forward and strike, turn, then knee. And then up. This is the one you know. In. Swing step. Do it too slow. It's hard to do. And strike. One more. Up. In. Swing. Step. Polish the table, ready to strike, and bend knee. How's it feeling? Arlene, is it feeling a little better? Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any questions or a particular part of it that's problematic? One of the things that I want you to just sort of see from here, one of the things, now, if you would like, you can mirror me. right? If you would like, you could mirror me there. Dorothy's got it. Yeah, a lot of you have it, right? We're coming up. We're coming out. You're going to do your left one, right? Correct? This point. Then we're going to do your right one. Well, that felt nice and easy. Now, this is going to be your right one. Your left arm's coming up to center. Okay, so point those fingers. There you go. Nice, nice. And stand on that left foot and swing, step. Look at that hand. Have them pointing, fingers pointing towards the middle forearm. Nice body shape. Then moving forward, heel, ball, toe. All you're doing is this with the upper body, and bend knee, strike. Okay, so how about we get back in let's see here. Okay, this should be where you're about to do right brush knee, because that's the hard one for you, right? Right brush knee is you're about to do, because you've just done left. And your left arm rises, comes to center, stand in the corner and swing, step, polish the table, and strike. Now let's do a left from here. Coming up and in. Nice, nice. And stand in the corner and swing, step. So you turn when you're in the corner so you don't fall down. Nice. And everybody remember, on both sides, it's like this. Swing and then up to the shoulder. Swing and then to the shoulder. Swing and then to the shoulder. Swing and then to the shoulder. So because you're turning, it ends up being, watch my arm. Do you see how it looks like it goes in a straight line? Just like I was throwing a ball. If I'm not turning, then it looks like this, you know, but if I'm turning and moving and turning back, do you see how it keeps going in just one direction? But it's this move. I mean, so when we practice it like this, it looks like it's two moves, but because our upper body turns, and then it turns back, it will end up going just like you were throwing a ball. Because when you throw a ball, your upper body does that same kind of turn. Okay, so that's what it is. You got it, Erlen? An aha?
I understand what's going on. I'm left-handed. So I don't throw a ball with my right hand. That's why it's so weird for me on that side. It's because the ball throwing action feels so natural, but
No,
doesn't.
no, because when you do right brush knee, that's the one with your left hand.
Oh, okay, then I have no idea.
Well, so let's all do it that way this time. Let's throw a ball. Let's just throw balls this time instead of throwing strikes. Okay, let's just throw balls, right? So here we are, we've done left brush knee, and we're going to do right brush knee. And actually, come to think of it, you have to turn away from me for the hardest part. We're going to do it this way, because then I think you're less turning away from me when you're watching. Okay. So coming up, going out. Now you're going to throw a ball. You got a ball in your left hand, right? Go stand in the corner. Now we usually look back, right? But do whatever you want to do. Just think about that ball, right, for a moment. Like, where's that ball going to be? And then come forward and throw it. Yeah. Yeah, with your left hand, Erlyn. Okay, so you want to get that feeling. So one more time, right? Coming up and coming out. You have the ball in that left hand. Get that ball ready and throw it. Right? It's a turning of your upper body to throw that ball. Okay, so we're going to go back to doing the real thing, but that should help with the coordination. If you actually go out and you throw some balls with people, if you throw them like this, it's not going to work. But if you pretend to be like a, you know, a real person who throws balls a lot. Okay, let's do it from here. Your left foot is forward. That's the end of left brush knee. And left arm rises, comes in, go stand in the corner and turn, swing, step. Now, polish the table, but you're sort of throwing a strike with your left hand. Nice. Now we're going to do the right, we're going to raise our right hand, right arm, and in, and now you get to do it with your your right arm. Yes, your right arm. How's it going? I see some nods. Needs practice, right?
Yeah, one side feels better than the other. Like the dominant hand feels more natural and smooth, and the left side seems like the shoulder's not somehow
Yep.
working properly.
Yep. Plus, you've had a lot more practice with the other side.
Yeah.
When I usually teach it, I teach the left, right, left, right, left, right first. But I was on vacation, right? I teach it and I just teach left, right, and then I teach hand strums the lute, so that you get more of an equal amount of practice, which is me being non-traditional. But all right, so let's practice the whole sequence of that, the brush knee sequence, the brush knee part of that sequence. And I know you're going to have to adjust yourselves at various times. And then would you like to go on, or would you like to keep working on this for the rest of today? You'd like to go. I have one vote for going on, another vote for going on, another vote, and yeah, if you want to go on, go on. Sounds good. All right. So here we go. Don't worry, it's not the last time we'll be here. Let's do it from white crane spreads its wings. So we're pulling our weight onto our back foot and swing, step, polish the table, and strike. Hand strums the lute, giving way, stepping in, pulling, turning, heel touch. Strum that lute. Rotating the arm and swing step for another left brush knee. Right brush knee now. Coming up. In. Swing. Strike. And a left brush knee. Hand strums the lute. left brush knee.
Sorry,
But
I
like-
have, yeah, just one more thing real quick.
Yes.
On the, it's just right here. It's when you're already out there and you're doing like that last left again, when your foot's already out there, when you're stepping, are you kind of just keeping, because I find my bow step in two places in this sequence becomes very wide because I have to re-step. Do you just kind of like lift your foot up and put it down again? Because you're already step.
So you're in an empty step and hand strums the lute. So you see, I have a middle line today. Look at that. So you're like this. You see, one line, two sides. My feet are very close together, but my crotch is very open, right? So I'm like, let's see, let me just actually, so I was here. Let me see if I can do it this way. So I'm in the right place. So I was here, I gave way, I brought the foot in like this. Then I came back and I turned, and then I put my foot down. Do you see how my feet are one line, two sides? It's an empty step, okay? Here. So in order to make this footwork work, I'm going to swing, and now all I have to do is go out to my normal width, which is going to be like out a good bit. So if you're finding that it's going out, this is a good sign. What may be the problem is that it's too long for you, that you needed a slightly closer in step here so that when it moves out to the side, you're not feeling like it's too big.
Okay, thank you. That'll
Okay.
fix it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Think so. Any other questions? Questions always welcome, because there is a moment for the answer for the question. We don't want to miss it. It's when you're ready for that answer. So we don't want to miss that moment. So please, 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 anytime works. That looks nice, Vigi. Very nice, very nice. Okay, good. All right, so what is next? Let's see, what is next? So this is what's next. I'm just going to show it to you, and then we're going to take it all apart, okay? So I'm going to show it to you from a variety of directions. So when we finish here, we are in, we've just come out of left brush knee. This is a move called Parry, block, and punch. It starts just like those other ones do, right? So there we are. Now, it's a lot like brush knee because this is going to swing. I'm just going to show it to you first. I shouldn't explain it yet. Okay, here's Parry, block, and punch. Parry. Parry, block, punch. I'm going to show you again. Let's see, where are we? Here. I can get, oh, this will work. There you go. Is that right? Yes. Parry. Parry. Block. Punch. Show it to you from the other side. Ooh. We've been doing so much, I haven't been putting something to say what arm is what. Here we go. Parry. Parry. block, punch. So what's happening? So somebody's coming at me. I'm going to, right here, I'm going to connect with them on the first parry, and right here, I'm going to connect with them on the second parry. Okay, so they're coming after me, so I'm going to turn and connect with them and help them miss me. They're coming at me with the other arm. I'm going to connect with them here and do the same thing, bringing my arm down, blocking them from doing it a third time, and punching them. Notice where my punch is. It's on this yellow line. I started back here, and assuming their center is where my center was, I've also now moved to their center where I can punch them right in the center. So that's the other thing that's happening. Lots of stuff going on here. So it's the first time we're using a fist, but we're not actually using the fist. Well, we're using the fist to punch with. First time we're punching. So it's a kind of strike, but it's a punch strike. It's the first time that when we punch, and you'll be doing it with your right hand, right? That when we punch, every other time when we've done a strike, our hand's been in position and it's just thrown out, but here we're actually turning it. So that's kind of new. Lots of new things happening. Got new footwork. We got all sorts of things going on in this. What I would like to do, I do not expect you to be able to do this, but what I would like you to do is just sketch it. Go ahead, because you've seen it now, you've been thinking about it in your head. Before I really tell you how to do it, and we go through everything of taking it apart, why don't you just try it in your body a little bit? Okay, so we're going to actually, let's see, do it from, there's not a good side here. So we're going to do it, we'll start on this side, right? We'll go this direction. So you're going to have to like look over your right shoulder. So you're coming up just like you've done before. Now, instead of your arms going like this, oh, we're just going to sketch it, right? The right arm's going to go down. That's a tip. Right arm's going down, making a fist. But other than that, with that fist, it's in the same position. Your foot's more towards the center and it's pointing outwards. Your right foot's pointing outwards. Then we're going to come stand on that foot. And when we do move forward, we're going to swing these things forward. And then step out, swing step. And then punch. One more time from this direction. Let's see, where were we here? We're coming up. In. Now, instead of going over, kind of, we are circling down. Both arms go down, make a fist with your right hand, and your fist face is going to be hitting, is going to be pointing towards your middle forearm. Then your right foot is facing outwards. We're going to go through that footwork shortly. You're going to stand on it, push with your back foot, actually stand there, and then turn, step. We've been doing a lot of that recently. And punch. And from this other direction, because you'll see different things, we're coming up. We're coming in. Now the arms go down. Make that fist. It's got to end up pointing towards the middle forearm. Then stand on that right leg. Swing, step. punch. Cool. I just wanted to try that. I wanted to try so you have a little of it in your body, so you sort of feel it in the whole thing. Okay. So shall we do the footwork? Because the footwork is really different. And if you don't have the footwork, it's really, really awkward. If you try to keep doing bow steps, I see some, had that issue. Okay, so the footwork here, we're just going to do it this way. All right, so let's see. We're here, having come out of the left brush knee. We come back and that left foot comes out. We go stand in the corner. Now this time the foot comes in and then you're going to take your right thigh and turn that hip and put your heel down one line, two sides. I should be in a better position, but you should be able to see that I'm one line, two sides here. There could be little, not on the line, but it's there. That's the direction. And then you shift your weight, stand on that right foot, and step out for a bow step so that your heels are shoulder width apart. Heel, ball, toe, bend knee. So let's do that again. Let me start here and maybe it'll work better. So coming back, out. Stand on the right foot. Step, one line, two sides, your right foot off towards the corner. Stand on it. And swing. You're going to be turning your body. Swing it out. Root. Heel, ball, toe, bend knee. One more time. A little faster. Coming back. Going out. Stand in the corner. You have to kind of turn your thigh. Put that heel down, one line, two sides, stand on it. And now you're going to turn. So you've got to stand on it and have a good Tai Chi pole. Turn, step for a bow step, heel, ball, toe, bend knee. Shifting weight back a little and out. Stand, one line, two sides, bow step. Now, the critical thing here is when you do this, I'm going to have you just look for a second. When you do this, let me put it here. When you do this and you go like this, when you go like this, you don't want this knee to come in. You don't want this knee to come in when you're swinging. You want to keep this area very open all the time because you want to keep your knees in line with your toes. Got that? So we're going to do it again. I want you to check yourself on that. So from here, shift back a little bit, have it in the heel of the left foot and out. Stand there, keep open there. It's just this hip that's turning. Your weight at this moment is still on the left foot. Then you transfer that weight to your right foot and you let the heel start to come up on your left foot. Then your Tai Chi pole is now going to center itself with your hips right over that right foot and swing out for a bow step. Questions about the footwork? It's okay. We're going to do it faster. 2 more times. Okay. Back and out, stand, 1 line, 2 sides, and out for a bow step. From here, coming back, going out, 1 line, 2 sides, bow step. Going back the other way, why not? Coming back, going out, the left foot, stand, 1 line, 2 sides, and so if this feels really awkward, there's something we call Tai Chi walking, which you can practice, which is basically, I'm just going to demonstrate it. It's basically, you're going to do this, put this foot here, and then just turn, put this foot here, and turn, and turn. So sometimes that really helps, and you're going to be doing a lot of turning in this move. So let's sketch that move again, even though we haven't learned it yet. Let's sketch the move again. So we're coming out of a left brush knee. Our left hand rises and our left foot goes out. And both your arms are at the center. This is just like you've been doing before. Now your arms are going to go down, down, your right arm and your left arm. As you push forward and stand, you're making a fist with your right hand, and then it comes over so that these fingers pointing towards the middle forearm. You're looking towards the back corner because guess what? You've turned your upper body, right? Now, you've got this fist. You're going to come across in front of you. In front of you, in front of you, front of your kind of like mouth and nose. And this hand is going to be a little bit more like it's ready to strike. Nice, Dorothy, nice. And then, whoop, I'm going to lose my way. Get your weight all the way on your right foot, not like your instructor did. And turn your whole body on that Tai Chi pole. As you do, your right arm goes back, your left foot goes forward in a bow step, and then leave your left hand, which should be really pretty straight. Your left arm should be pretty straight out in front of you, and then turn. And when you turn, you're going to bend that arm and end up like this. Nice, Vici. Yeah, you're going to see it all later. Okay. So one of the things that's happening is, so if you mirror me for a minute, we've got this kind of thing going on, okay? So I want you to see that when I'm parrying this way, and this is my point, do you see how I make that strong by just kind of having an angle here? Do you see that? This way and this, and sorry, this way. See, now there's an angle here too that makes this tight, this way. So we can do this. Nice. So the fist is always here, and then here, and then here. You're not going to actually do all those. So I want you to get the feel, and you're turning when you do. So turn in the direction your arm is going. Nice. Turn back, turn back. I want you to visualize somebody's coming towards you. You're connecting with them. You're getting your body out of the way. You see that? And then you come back and they're coming towards you again. And you encourage them to miss you. Right? Okay. And then you come back. We're not going to do all these, but this is what's happening. And then you parry, but you end up down here. Now, I want you to see my body shape. I'm not like this. I'm like this. Right? So it just looks like it's at my side, and it is at my hip, but I'm turned a lot. And it looks like it's back, but it isn't really back. My shoulder's still good. So don't get yourself like this, right? This is one of the things to just watch yourself on, because it's, if you did it fast and hard, it would hurt you there. You want a good body shape when you do it. Okay. So how do the hands go in this? I'm not sure I can do it the way, but let's see if I can. Let's mirror me. So let's see, it would have been like this. It's like this, right? So this hand comes up and like this. Now, your hand, you're going to come down and my body is turning, and halfway down, I'm going to make a fist. Okay. This one's dropping to swing, right? This one's just going to swing like it always does, right? And because I turned, so they come down together, make a fist, and as I turn, I need to make sure that this fist face is pointing towards the middle forearm. Nicer, Lynn. Nicer, Lynn. And nice body shape. Yeah, there you go. Then what's going to happen is you're going to turn back. When you do, this arm is going to come back here. It's a lot like brush knee. It's going to come back here. But think of it rather of following this hand, because this is what's going to happen with this hand. It's going to come back. Now, because it's getting ready to parry, it's going to be tight through here. So it's going to be a little, but here's where that is, what this looks like from this side. Okay. And then you're going to keep turning and bring that simultaneously, strike and bring this out, bring this back, ready. It's actually not a strike, it's just a block. You're like grabbing somebody's upper arm, maybe. Think of it that way. And then as you bend your knee, your left arm is going to bend in. Your right arm is going to punch. And your left arm, I guess, is there. Is mind blowing for me. All right. All right. So let's see, where were we? It would be like this. It's like this. All right, let's do it again. So it comes up. It's just like brush knee. Come on, you can do it. It's like this, except it comes down. Down, make a fist with your right hand and have that fist face punching. I mean, looking at your middle forearm. Nice. Get this part of it towards your middle forearm if you can. Then you're going to turn back. You're stepping also. You're going to turn back, and when you do, you're going to feel like this is right in front of your face and this has followed it. But actually, it's right in a good strike position, right? It's going to be a block. Looking nice. Then, and your chest is pretty square at that moment. Then you're going to turn to your right and pull this arm down, right, and block these people, right, exactly. Check that you haven't gone like this, right? Check that you're good body position, nice. Then you're going to turn back again. When you turn back, this arm's going to go like this, and your right fist is going to punch. So turn back and punch. Right, correct. You're here. Looks like that. One more time. Okay. And up and in. Circle down, make a fist halfway. Look back. You've turned to the left. Now you're going to turn back towards the center. When you do, your left arm follows, gets ready to block. You're connecting here in a moment as you parry. So we're going to keep turning and turn to your right. It's going to power that strike, nice. And at this point, we are looking forward because you are engaging your opponent for sure. And then we're going to bend this arm in as we come back and punch. If you just almost forget about it, it'll happen. You just think about the punch. Punch, turn in. Nice. Right. Punch, turn in. Nice. Okay, do you want to try it? Don't worry, we're going to work on all these next week again. Any questions before we try it? Okay, you sketched it before. Okay. We're gonna try it. Let's see. We'll try it from here. Either way I go, it's gonna be hard to see. All right, from here, shift back. And this is how we start, right? Now you're gonna circle down as you go stand in the corner, make that fist halfway down and step one line, two sides. I know you're not gonna really know what that is right now. It's okay to make a mistake. Then we're gonna move our weight forward. As we do, that right hand's coming up to the center and the left hand is at your shoulder. You're connecting with somebody. Once your Tai Chi pull is really balanced, you can turn on it. Swing step, block. All right, so now our upper body is off to the corner. We want to bring it back, so we're going to all in one go. We're moving our body forward, coming towards that blocked hand and allowing that elbow to bend as we strike. It makes more sense when you're actually moving. So let's do it from the other direction. You'll be able to see more. And up, in, circle down, make a fist. Other than that, it looks like brush knee, except you just stepped one line, two sides. Going forward, bringing up that hand. The other one's ready to block. And are you balanced on that right foot? Then turn. Get ready to punch. You're blocking. Now turn back and put your weight behind it because your weight moves forward at the same moment in that punch. Okay, questions? I actually saw a smile. Vigi.
So the transition after you do here, your feet are actually going this way, but your hand is to the front? Like, where does your waist? Are you turning yourself or are we square?
Okay, so I'm going to show you, and I apologize, I keep taking this off, but I had my reason. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm not mirroring now, right? I'm going to show you. So here we start turning, stepping one line, two sides, coming back. I'm much less turned here. Now, big turn, big step. And then big moving weight forward. You see how my arm's almost straight here? It's not straight, but it's almost straight. And you see how my chest now is straight. Got it? So it takes a while to get all that in your body. Nice, Muriel. Okay, so let's do it one more time from this direction. Coming up, in, circle down, make a fist. Step one line, two sides, go stand on the right foot. Everything's in front. Turn on your Tai Chi pole, step. Your chest is to the corner and all your weight forward, chest to the corner, bend knee. Nice. So I have news for you. I think next week we are going to work on this and the moves before it. How does that sound? Till they're really comfortable for us. Because after this, we have a parent closing up, cross hands, and closing in the first section. So we are really, and closing is not a big deal. So we're going to want to start really practicing, and then we're going to have some extra sessions in order to just really get increasingly familiar. Nobody knows the first section for real after their first time through. So if it's your first time through, give yourself a break on that. Any final questions? All right. All right. Well, let's close class. Thank you.
Thank you, Dee Dee.